Former Vice President Mike Pence in Huntsville tonight for an appearance at the Gridiron Men's Conference.
Gridiron is a faith-based group which is bringing a number of speakers to the VBC Probst Arena tonight and tomorrow. And Mike Pence has been to Alabama before, but this is his first appearance as a presidential candidate. News 19's Greg Screws got a one-on-one interview with Pence a few moments ago. And Greg, what did he have to say?
So the interesting thing about Mike Pence today is normally with a vice president or somebody who used to be vice president or president, you'd still see him have a lot of Secret Service around him. It's here at the Marriott by the U.S. Space and Rocket Center. Mike Pence was walking around, shaking hands, greeting a lot of people that are going to be there tonight. So obviously we wanted to ask him about Space Command. In the last few days of the Trump administration, they made it very clear they wanted Space Command to be here in Huntsville, even though the Air Force has not said that they're not coming. The Alabama congressional delegation is in an uproar. So I asked Mike Pence if he could shed some insight into that and how he feels about Huntsville and Space Command.
With the launch of the Space Force, I think there's no better place than Huntsville and Alabama for Space Command to be located. When you think of the literally tens of thousands of people who work in and around space, there's no better community, in my judgment, that will support the work of Space Command. And being able to harmonize our civilian space program with our renewed commitment to ensuring our national defense in space, it all makes sense for it all to be here in Huntsville, and I'll continue to advocate for that.
So coming up at 6 tonight, we're going to talk to him about Tommy Tuberville's blocking of Defense Department and the Pentagon nominees. We also asked him about abortion rights. We asked him about his campaign. We asked him about his poll numbers, which are in single digits. There's a lot that's going to happen for him, obviously, if he wins the Republican nominee to be in the race for president. Mike Pence, we talked to him about a lot of things, and we're going to have that as upcoming newscast, as many and as much as we can get on. Jerry, Christine?